was a phenomenon that appeared out of nowhere. He was both ahead of his time and a callback to a golden age of showmanship. Until now, the full story of the Maestro Ranger's rise to stardom has never been told. Until now. Join us as we go behind the scenes of the rise, the fall, and the reprise of the Maestro Ranger on Behind the Music, ReMaestroed. From humble beginnings when found outside of Zappy's microphone factory in the quiet little hamlet of Hilltop Valley, the seed of Maestro Ranger's stardom was planted and already taking root.
Look, it's my little baby boy. I carry him right here, right next to my heart. My heart's right here, right as the heart. Maestro is a very unique child, right out of the gate. He had a very typical childhood. It was obvious that very early on, music was going to play a big part in his life. Nothing was really different for him than any other little tater-tot I'd imagine. But let's face it, after graduation, I knew he would be happy here, being a big red fish in a small pond.
It was a modest beginning, to say the least, for this up-and-coming performance artist. The cafe circuit proved to be a grueling gauntlet of underwhelmed locals.
Maestro what now?
But things began to look up when Maestro Ranger caught the eye of famed record producer Mo Needles.
I'll be here all night. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I met Maestro Ranger at a coffee bean and tea leaf open mic that was happening near my apartment. You see, I had a small name for myself at the time, managing acts like Ragtime Rufus, a piano-playing pup who you might have seen on David Letterman. So he came up to me after the set and said, "Mr. Needles, I'm a big fan of Rufus. He's a dog playing arpeggios with paws. Arpeggios even." Then he asked me how to get into the music biz. First off, I told him point blank to ditch the helmet. Man, oh man, that helmet. No one's going to a concert where the featured act is wearing a hunk of plastic covering their head. He was quite confused by that, told me he didn't know what I was talking about. But then, a light bulb clapped on in my head. I looked at Maestro, this starry, wide-visored kid, and I said, "If you want to break into the biz, I got one word for you. Toku Satsu." And the rest, well, you're about to find out.
Doors were flung open. Before he knew it, radio and television couldn't get enough of this fiery persona. Maestro Ranger and Tokusatsu were a match made in henshin, and celebrity and fame were soon to follow.
気持ちが花になる、思いが風になる。この国は人を酔わせる者にこと書かない。花、鳥、風、月桂冠。
Along with international recognition, critics and peers adored him. The shows were blowing out attendance records. We turn to a noted historian, Casper von C-Note regarding this time in Maestro Ranger's career.
He could do no wrong. Everything he sang turned to gold. It was actually the inertia of his performances that hurtled him to the zenith of his career. The Budokan. Like it or not, he was a raging success.
Maestro Ranger was conquering multiple media formats. His introspective semi-autobiography remained at the top of the bestseller lists for 15 weeks. As attendance continued to sell out, the performances grew more elaborate, and the expenses began to pile up.
What can I say? He's a performance artist. And the Kamen Rider Skybike acrobatic team does not come cheaply.
However, as with all fires, the flames eventually began to dwindle. According to eyewitnesses, both of whom refusing to go on record, stated that due to a miscommunication with venue box offices, no one was ever charged admission for attending any of Maestro Ranger's live events. The downward spiral intensified when he appeared on Dot Button's late-night talk show, D After Dark, only moments after shooting a Japanese whiskey commercial.
After a particularly heated argument, you see.
You don't know these words. I'm singing.
So, things escalated and, well...
Easy shorts, pantsuit. Easy shorts, pantsuit. No, one.
That's the last I saw of him.
Breaking news tonight.
Thousands of fans went home disappointed after the legendary singer postponed the concert at the very last minute.
He tried to continue the tour.
Now, the show was already supposed to start, people say, when that announcement was actually made. Several fans telling us they thought it was a joke.
Without a manager to coordinate his day-to-day, and crowds leaving in droves during his rants of helmeted dogs.
Oh, you see it's electrical problem.
No, he's a boss. But he's a human being. He's like everybody else.
You're right. I mean, can't blame him.
It's your fault. You're a boss. Beyonce would have not done this.
The tour was, let's say, unofficially canceled.
And then there was Moji.
With audience attendance all but evaporated, Maestro Ranger tried to rehabilitate his career with a stopover at a popular children's television show.
Oh, hey everybody! Today we have a special guest neighbor with us. Ask a grown-up, kids. I'm sure someone out there knows who he is. He's famous for singing the hits of... Taco Salad! Taco Salad? Roberta! Roberta! Yes, Moji? What's that card say? Tuna salsa. Oh, right. Oh, okay, all right. Thank you. Scoot. Well, he came all this way to teach us how to... I hear you came all this way to Moji's place to teach the kids at home some fancy new words. Do you like words? Buddy, do you like words? Okay, all right. Is Reggie here? Reggie? Reggie! What do I do with this guy? What do you mean you don't know? You booked him! You booked this! I don't care that the piano dog canceled. This is live public television. He needs to speak. You know what? Forget it. Just go back to screwing up my coffee. There goes our Peabody. I'm polyester. I'm a professional. All right. So, tell us your favorite color. So help me, Reggie. It's yellow, isn't it? Okay, if that was too tricky for you, how about your favorite number? Anything? A number? Any number? strike me as a zero kind of guy. Alright, I see where this is going. Roberta! Roberta! What the actual fuck?
Cut the camera! No one really knows what happened to Maestro Ranger after that public television debacle. TV 75 pulled the episode from rotation and have declined to acknowledge its existence. Maestro Ranger continues to evade the paparazzi and avoid the very spotlight he once thrived in. How was this possible in this day and age? Was he a man lost in time? He seemed to have dropped off the planet completely. That was until this video was discovered. By sheer luck, this anonymous superfan stumbled upon the find of the century.
What is this?
He continues to release his music, but it is uncertain if he will rekindle the flame of success he once had with his fans. Perhaps time will tell. Or perhaps it need only to reignite a single spark of joy to bring this dream full circle.